Alright kids, here we are with 3.1, day 3. Solving by elimination. Alright, with elimination, we try to get one variable to match up, but be opposite signs. So we have a negative 3y and a positive 3y. Okay, this is pretty much a gimme here. This is the easiest type of problem you could have where it's already set and ready to go. So when I add down, okay, I'm going to get 6x, and now my y's, negative 3y plus 3y, are going to cancel out, or they're going to get eliminated. And we'll get negative 6 over here. Alright, so we'll have 6x equals negative 6. Divide by 6. X equals negative 1. Not done yet. This almost goes back to our substitution from the day before. We're going to put that back in for x, and you could pick either one there. Let's go with the 2x, just because it's smaller. So 2 times negative 1 plus 3y equals 16. Negative 2 plus 3y equals 16. We'll add 2 to both sides and divide by 3. There we go. Negative 1, comma 6. Okay. Here are the steps or process that we would go through. If I'm going too fast for you on this part, go ahead and just pause if you want to write those down, or feel free to change those into your own words. Okay, step 1 is we want to multiply one equation, or even both equations, by a number to get one variable to have the same number as it does in the other equation, but have the opposite sign. In our first example, that was already done for us. We had the negative 3y and the positive 3y. It might not always be set up that easy for us. Step 2, we add down, and that should eliminate one variable. 3, we solve for the variable that's left, and 4, we put that back in to solve for the variable that we still need. So go ahead and pause if you want to write those down, or if you got it, we're moving on. So like I said, it might not always be as easy as that one. There could be problems that are a little more challenging, a little more work involved. What if we have something like this? 5x minus 3y equals 23. 2x plus y equals 7. Okay? So this isn't as easy as last time. It's not set up and ready to go for us. I'm going to have to do a little work. So this is one where you're going to have to multiply one or even both rows by a number so that it would cancel out. So I'm going to multiply this whole bottom row by 3. That'll give me 6x plus 3y equals 21. And I'm going to put just one light squiggle through there so I know not to use that one. Okay, so now when I add down, we're going to get 11x, and my y's cancel out. Perfect. 44. So x is 4. Okay, put that back into either one, and you can even use the one that you crossed out. I just crossed that out so that when I add down, I don't do 5 plus 2 plus 6. I know just to do the 5 and the 6. But when it comes time to substitute back in, you can use that one. In fact, let's do that. 2 times 4 plus y equals 7. And we should get negative 1. Subtract that 8 over. 4, comma, negative 1. Okay? do one more. One more. Okay, so there's really not one number I can multiply this whole row by and come up with like nice whole integers here for this row or that row. So I need to multiply both rows. So you gotta have an idea of what letter you want to cancel out and what number you want to get that to be. Okay, so if I was going to cancel out the x's, I'm going to try to get those both to be 30. Okay, I have to multiply this top row by 5 and the bottom row by 6, and I'd have 30x and 30x. But 30x and 30x isn't good enough. I'm going to need one of them to be negative. So you have to pick one to be negative. Okay, or with the y's, one of them is already negative, so that might be a little easier. And I would try to get these to be at 45. Now we've canceled out the y first every time so far in our other examples, so even though the y is probably easier for this one, I'm going to cancel out the x. Because in class, I cancel out y every time, and some kids thought we had to cancel out the y first every time. Not the case. You can cancel out the x first sometimes too. So I'm going to multiply the whole top row by, let's go negative 5, and the whole bottom row by 6. And that should give me 30s there on my x's. Negative 30x plus 25, nope, minus 25y. And equals a positive 160. Across the bottom now we'll have positive 30x minus 54y, 120 and 36 more, 156. Okay, now our x's canceled out this time. Then we'll have negative 79y and we'll have 300, oh, it's too early for this, 316? 316. Okay, when I divide by negative 79, we're going to get y equals negative 4. Put that back into any of them up there. Oh, let's go all the way to the top. 6x plus 5 times negative 4 equals negative 32. 6x